Here's a little lesson on the importance of lighting. A lot of beginning artists especially don't understand why their painting doesn't sing. And it's usually because they don't have those deep, dark shadows and the light hitting it just right. And it just pops the painting and makes it sing. So I've taken a series of photographs to show you how to use those in your painting and how to show the difference in the contrast. So, and by the way, don't hesitate to use some of these for paintings if you would like, and be interesting to see if these will help you or not. Let me know. So here, let's go right to it. Early in the morning, notice how the light shines on the birches, and look at the left side of the birch and the right, and of course everything focuses on that little spot in the center. See how nice the light is on those leaves of the birch trees? Bark is all the same color all around, but look how white it is on the right and dark on the left, and the light shining through there just creates a great atmosphere. The old dead tree, see the light is facing straight onto it. It doesn't give you much zap. Here's a close-up of it to give you an idea. Now look at this. We're side on and the light's shining on the left and the shadows on the right. See the difference in the contrast? And now, of course, the light's on the right and the shadows on the left. Here's some awesome light shining on the rock and on the grass. Here's a close-up, and look at those colors, and look at the difference in the contrast. This one is for that little light peeking through the top up there, just right of center. Amazing, isn't it? Let's have a close-up look. Gives you an idea of what light can do. And here's a different angle looking down through to the cove. It's just an awesome thing when you see the light shining like that. See the light shining on those, and then the deep shadows, they're almost black. Here's some trees. You get the picture now, I'm sure. But wait till the next one. Another idea of how nice the light is shining on those trees. And the next one will be face on. Boring. See? That's the same tree, but the light hitting it straight on. The light shining on those leaves, and then you got the dark trees, and then you got light in the background. This is one of my favorite spots. Here's another one of it. Now there's a painting in itself. This is just down the road. You can't see our house, but we're in the far trees. I'm going to do this in the fog as well. Here it is in the evening, the same scene, but notice the difference in light. My elementary teacher saying, shadows have a blue cast. Here's woodpile, sun hitting it directly. Doesn't leave much to be desired, does it? Another woodpile. See, the shadows are blue. See that? Not white, it's blue. Same scene in the evening. This is one of my favorite shots. Look at the light, the shadows. See the wood? Lighter in the sun, blue in the shade. Same scene in the evening. Notice the difference in tones. And it doesn't have the same effect, but I mean the light shining on that old stump really makes it sing. This growth on the vine, on the pole, here it is looking straight at it with the sun shining directly on it. Now look at the next one. Oh, doesn't that sing? And here we go in the evening. Quite a difference, isn't there? Birches, sunlight straight on. Oh, look at this. See the sun hitting on that angle? Now watch the next one. Sun will be straight on. Not much contrast on the tree, is there? Same scene in the evening. Do you get it? Oh, this is beautiful, but it's not singing like it should. Watch the next one. Yeah, that's a wowzer. Morning light, you can't beat it. Notice the shadows. We're looking south instead of north, and now the shadows are on the right and the light is hitting on the left. And here it is in night. Totally different, eh? Back to the morning. A close-up. Even though it's not that great of a scene, I just want you to see the difference in light. Get the picture here, I'm sure. The lights and the darks, and that old tree just pops right out. Here it is in the evening. Sunlight isn't shining on it like it was in the other one. Here we are in the morning again. Oh, look at this. See the lights and the darks in the morning? As a painting, I would do a little arranging. I'd have the path winding through it. Daisies. Here's a few pictures on daisies and the field, and look at the darks in the background. The dark and the light. This one is for you to see that tree in the distance, the light shining on it. Let's get a closer look. Really nice, isn't it? Daisies alone, but you still have that dark background. It makes it interesting. Early in the morning, look at those shadows. Without the contrast. Here's a slightly different angle, but it is just one awesome spot. In the evening, notice the difference in lighting. It almost looks like a fall scene. Oh, now you can have it like this with the contrast, or look at the next one. See the importance of contrast? It can be boring or snap. Here's another one. Now, people that use photographs usually have a tendency to paint as a photograph, but you need to snap it up. Difference in contrast, in color. Early morning field, just showing you the difference in the contrast. Here's backlighting, shining almost directly from the back, but notice the blue in the lobster trap. It has that blue cast. Look at the lobster trap, the light shining on it. Here's a good example of red. That light shines on the top, reflects it, makes the top of the handles look white. And look at the ends, they're almost black. So you get the idea? And here we are at a close. Notice the blue cast in the shadows on the church. So you have the white and then the blue and the deep shadows. And on the trees you get that lighter color. So that's it. Hope this has been a help. Be sure to subscribe and share these with your friends, and happy painting.